Humberto Rodriguez with the news on the Townie.net.
This holiday season, the National Honor Society and the Townie Volunteer Corps came together to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
It was wonderful. Teachers and students in all advisories participated in this event.
The money will go towards the Polar Plunge that will be happening on January 1st. Hopefully we see you there and maybe you'll even see some faculty members. With the winter sports just starting, we're going to send it over to Troy Howard.
Hello, this is Troy Howard with the Townie.net, here to talk to wrestling superstar Jonah at East Providence High School. All right, Jonah, first of all, what were some of your accomplishments of last year? We know you had an impressive wrestling season.
Yeah, in states last year, got first. During the season, I lost to Will Sturgis. Then I came back in state finals, beat him. And then in nationals, I placed fifth. That was a great experience all over. In nationals, you just face juniors and not seniors. So you just face your own class.
So let's get this straight. You went from states to New England's to nationals.
Yeah.
And you placed fifth in nationals, so you're an All-American.
Yes.
The first of East Providence High School. Secondly, now for this season, you have a lot to live up to. What are some goals that you have for this season?
Goals for this season is to place in New England's and hopefully win nationals. Those are my two main goals for this year.
What specifically are you doing to prepare yourself for the wrestling season this year? I know you mentioned something about dieting to get into a weight class or something.
Yeah. This year, losing weight has been a lot more stressful because during football season, I gained weight. This year I was 315 going into the season. I had to lose 25 pounds to get on weight. The diet's just basic stuff like chicken, water, just excluding all the junk food. To prepare myself, you just gotta run like every day after practice. Just do extra work in the weight room.
Thank you for taking this time to be with us, Jonah. We hope you have a great season. Hopefully we'll see you on the mat later on.
Thanks.
I know I'm here with Coach Galligan, coach of the East Providence High School wrestling team. First of all, what's your opinion on this year's team versus last year's team?
This year we're a little younger. We got some guys who've been around for a little while, but for the most part we're pretty young. Got freshmen and sophomores starting in the lineup. Quite a few of them, they're talented, but they're going to develop as the season goes on, so we'll be fine.
Okay. And secondly, where do you see Jonah after this season? Do you think he'll pursue wrestling for his life?
College? Yeah, he'll be wrestling in college. I would imagine he's got the talent to do it. He went out to Virginia Beach last year and placed in the All-American tournament. So yeah, Jonah should be wrestling in college, definitely.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for taking the time for the interview. From the Townie.net, I'm Troy Howard. Back to you.
Here at East Providence High School, we have a wide variety of students with plenty of talent. Here's Nicole Walsh and Teddy Stanford with this week's segment of Townie Talent.
From the Townie.net, this is Nicole Walsh
and Teddy Stanford
with another episode of Townie Talent.
This week we have senior Darrian performing the song Stars by Switchfoot. Check it
out.
How the chaos in our lives get past that's insane. I've been thinking about the meaning of resistance, of a world beyond my own. Suddenly the infinite and the penitent began to look like home. I've been thinking about everyone, we look so lonely. But when I look at the stars, when I look at the stars, when I look at the stars, I feel like myself. When I look at the stars, I feel like myself. Stars, when I look at the stars, when I look at the stars, I feel like myself. But when I look at the stars, I feel like myself.
With all your latest gossip in the hallways, we have Isabella and Patti Liberty with your Townie Talk.
My fellow Townies, welcome to Townie Talk. I'm Patti Liberty.
And I'm Isabella Maney.
And we're here to give you the latest buzz in the East Providence High School hallways.
So, Patti, what's the latest buzz?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but we're going to have a winter ball dance this year.
I did hear it, and it's the truth. We're having a winter ball, and it's the only dance we've had so far besides homecoming and prom.
Well, for the past 3 years, we haven't had anything besides homecoming that can get the whole school to dance together. So this is finally it, where we can get our school together, have our pride, and dance our butts off.
And not only are we having another dance, but this dance has huge expectations. I mean, this year's homecoming was incredible.
The DJ, the fist pumping, everything was awesome. So this really has high expectations this year.
To get your inside scoop, we brought in a special guest.
Please welcome our special guest today, Andrew McBride, Senior Class Vice President.
Hello.
Thanks, Andrew, for coming to Townie Talk.
You're welcome.
So, Andrew, we need to put people's questions to rest. How did this all happen?
It was basically the students' idea, and the officers met with Miss Sheehan, and we convinced her to let us have this. And it took a little while, but we were able to.
Did she say anything in particular when we asked?
She said absolutely no grinding.
No bumping or grinding, you hear that?
Did you hear that?
So do you think our senior class, because we haven't had one in the past 3 years, do you think our senior class had anything to do with getting us a winter ball for the first time?
Definitely, yeah, because teachers have been saying that we probably are the best class in a while. I think we really deserve this dance. It's going to be fun.
Okay, so let's get down to details. When is it? What time? What do we wear? And can we bring anyone?
It's February 2nd, 7 p.m., semi-formal dress, and no, you cannot bring anybody.
Why can't we bring anybody?
You can't bring anybody because this is a very large school, and we have a very large population of students.
Very true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to Townie Talk. I'll see you in the hallways, Andrew.
Okay, see you around.
Hope we address the Townie buzz in the hallways.
Be prepared to not bump and grind.
Show up.
Make a statement.
Boys, take a shower.
Girls, put on some lipstick.
And have an awesome time.
Keep calm.
Carry on with your Townie pride.
Hey, this is Jenna Stringfellow from the Townies.net, and with all the hustle and bustle this holiday season, I took to the hallways to find out your favorite holiday movies.
My favorite holiday movie is definitely A Year Without a Santa Claus, and it is because it's just like classic. Every year you sit around, you watch it with your family, you argue about who's better, heat miser or snow miser. Obviously snow miser.
My favorite holiday movie is Charlie Brown's Christmas, because it's classic, there's some good songs in there, and who doesn't like Snoopy?
Favorite holiday? How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Because I just grew up watching that movie, and that's the only movie my mom played, so it has a lot of moral values too, so that's why.
My favorite childhood movie would have to be Home Alone, because it's funny, it's a classic, and I just would always like to have an adventure like he had.
My favorite movie is Elf, and I like it because it's really funny and I love Will Ferrell.
That's all for this Townie in the hallway. From the Townie.net, this is Jenna Stringfellow. Back to you.
And we wish you all a very merry, happy holiday.